Hello and welcome back to another episode of From the Depths. Now, I have to apologize right from the beginning. I had done a recording where I did quite a bit of work, honestly, on our new ship. But sadly, there was this awful ticking noise the entire time, and I was like, this is just gonna drive people nuts. We had a couple battles, nothing too crazy. Just came back in to start doing another recording, and we already have an enemy right there ready to kill us. So we're going to go ahead. We're not going to pull this guy out. We're going to leave both of these in, and we should be okay. It's got weapon systems, it's got AI, and once we finish this battle, then I'll show you a little bit about this ship. So here we go. We're going to start this battle. They're going to be coming in no time. Looks like possibly 2 flyers. We should be okay. This is our new ship. It's not completely finished, but as you can see, it's one hell of a force to reckon with. So we've already got stuff flying away. It's already just melting through this flyer. It won't take long at all. I'm surprised it did so well, but it looks like this guy's got some pretty decent armor compared to most ships. But you can already see we took out some of its flight ability and it's already sinking down. And there goes a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, like I said, this ship has a lot of missiles. It's nothing but missiles. But it's a lovely ship. I'm liking it so far. The targeting could be a little bit better. You can see like those are completely missing. These ones are having some problems. That's the big downfall with missiles. They've got great range and they do some really nice damage, but if things move too much, they'll never make it. We might have to add more fins. Looks like maybe even those need more something. I'm not sure what. Maybe we're just too close. We can pull our ship back just a little bit. That might help out. It looks like this one's already toast. So we should have, yeah, this other boat coming in. And again, I don't think it'll take too long for this. Oh, again, this is another flyer, looks like. Might be the same one, yeah. But shouldn't take us too long. I'm not too worried. I'm not even, like, you know, moving my boat around trying to avoid attacks, because it looks like it's only got, like, 1 cannon. Oh, maybe 2. They look like decent cannons, but we should be able to handle that no problem. We're covered completely in metal. And the systems are actually pretty well protected against things like EMP. So looks like we've got some missile floating in slowly. It's trying to make it. Come on, you can do it. It's another fun thing about missiles. Even if you miss, you can leave an entire field of missiles that the enemy's going to have to try and get through. And there comes our torpedoes. Those ought to do some decent damage if they hit. Maybe. Maybe not. Should be almost done. It's got some pretty big holes. What are you even being held on with? You're not... Did this just become ours? No, we're still firing. Okay. It's finally too damaged. It's gonna disappear in a second. So... Anyway, let's get back to our nice little boat. You can see we probably didn't even take any actual damage. This is our little cockpit. Oh, looks like we did take some damage. That's something I do actually really hate. These are glass blocks, and when things get damaged, when they get repaired, they're slightly discolored. But you can see it blocks out your view when those get repaired, so it's really kind of annoying. Anyway, so now a little tour of our nice little boat here. You can see we probably need to boost up the ammo stores here, because we are eating through them fast. But anyway, so it's a decent little boat. We're a little front heavy. We'll probably have to fix that in long haul. You know, shift it so that we got a little bit more weight in the front to hold everything down. Probably because some of our missiles might be getting... Yeah, they're kind of close to the water. But, you know, this isn't terrible. We can bump it up a little bit, make the front a little heavier. So, a quick tour of our nice little boat. Haven't really thought of a great name for it yet, but we'll come up with something. So the first thing is down under here. We've got 4 torpedo systems, so they're pretty quick. They've got 3 propellers. They got a bunch of fuel, ballast tanks to keep them under. It's really important. And they're not anything crazy. EMP, some frag, nothing too intense. But when they hit, they can take out the bottom part of a ship, which would be really fantastic. Our next ones, we got these front ones here. These ones are very simple, but what they have is these sticky flares. What they're supposed to do is attach to the enemy vehicle, and once they're there, they're hot. So because they're hot, it'll allow other missiles with infrared seekers to attach onto those and fly at them. So it should increase our accuracy with those. The next type we have are up here. They are our EMP warheads, so they're nothing too big, nothing crazy, but they do have that EMP. EMP, like I said before, it's getting more useful now because we have to have detection systems which you can knock out with those EMP. We have a whole battery down each side. These are just kind of very simple, fly at them, blow up, do some damage, nothing too crazy, and all of those have been infrared. The other ones that we have 4 turrets that I've built. These guys are going to be the laser-guided ones, so if an enemy is doing anything to jam the infrared-seeking ones, we will have some laser-seeking systems. Again, these ones aren't too anything crazy. They're going to be a frag warhead, explosive, with the laser beam rider, so that they follow those lasers. And then we have one more type of missile that we hid back here. They're supposed to be like our big, beefy ones, which we probably need to add some more. Oh, we need to add fuel completely. I did not add any fuel on these at all. Well, that's bad. So yeah, let's get rid of a few of these and fill them in with a couple fuel tanks. Guess I did not notice that. Yeah, these are supposed to be some big, heavy... You know what, let's give it a third. No, 2 fuel tanks. I think that'll be okay. So yeah, these are supposed to be like some, bigger, heavy ones to launch out the back. We might end up making some of these even bigger, just for the fun of it. So yeah, we completely forgot fuel tanks. Don't forget fuel tanks. I'm surprised none of those came back down and killed us. Wow. Anywho, so the other things on this one. So those are our weapon systems. Everything's mirrored from side to side, and I think these don't have an AI system connected to them now that I think about it, because I think I did that in my other video and it might not have saved. So we might have to fix that. These should all be AI'd now, which is good. Maybe. Hopefully. Well, let's double check. Yes, these have AI systems. Good. So it's a very simple design. There's nothing too crazy aesthetically yet. I mean, I'll probably add some neat little designs or something in the long haul, but in here's our little, our little cabin to steer things. It's not very well protected. It could probably use a little bit more beefing up, which we might eventually do. Up here we have all of our detection systems, so we've got things like the active radar and the active radar gimbal. Don't forget, when you're building these things, these are nice. They detect things. These ones are the 90-degree forward, so they are only viewing what's in front of us, probably from like there to there. So they don't have a wide field. So I'm actually going to eventually add a few more sensor systems so that we get a bigger view of everything. But these gimbals are really helpful. They rotate, which is good, but they don't detect, they just track. So with this one, when this detects something in front of us, this will track it, which increases our accuracy quite a bit. Same thing with each of these two. This one's just a physical, this one's radar, this one's going to be an actual infrared camera, and that one's a visual camera. Which we might end up just doing is just adding more of these in different directions, but I might end up just placing maybe back here one of each of the types in the 360 so that we can view in all directions. But for the most part, we're going to be trying to aim this thing towards our enemy anyway. And this guy up here, this coincidence rangefinder, definitely get one of these. I put the armored one. It's more expensive, but it'll take a little bit more punishment before it breaks. What's nice about this is it'll help you determine range. So you need to have clear line of sight out of the vehicle. Again, same with these. You need clear line of sight. Like this one probably can't track behind us because of these blocks. So I'm not too worried about that for now. Most of the enemies, like I said, we're going to try and face them out front. We put one of these antenna systems up so that we'll get a nice field of view around us. So when we go on the map, we'll see a little bit further. You could build absolutely ginormous ones of these and see, a big area. It's good to put them on something like islands. If you're going to build on an island, build like, an installment, some sort of weapon system to protect you. Build a giant antenna. It'll give you a really big field of view, and then you can pack things in there like, long-range missiles. Anywho, so that's most of this ship. I mean, there's nothing too crazy. I mean, down under here, which is probably one of our biggest flaws that I can think of right now, we've got all of our missiles pretty much on the top. So we might want to add some more armor to some of these, because missiles, when they blow up, they do quite a bit of damage to your own ship. But underneath, the missile systems, we do have a crumple zone. So I like to put these in my ships so that there is room so that if something impacts on the top, there's still room down here for damage not to reach underneath. This is a pretty small one compared to what I usually put, but it's just a decent buffer space. And again, I put them down the sides of the ship as well, so that, if something impacts out here, there's a little bit of room to protect the insides. Because inside here, we're storing all sorts of the ammo boxes. A little bit further back, there's fuel. Somewhere in here, yeah, there's the fuel. I tried to put barriers between everything, so if there is explosions, they'll protect us. In the middle part of our ship here, we have a bit of storage. Nothing too crazy. Somewhere. Where are we? That's the thing. Everything about this ship is very closed off, so it's very hard to see some of the things that we're looking for. So it should be right in... Down, there we go. So we got some storage. It's not a lot. It's enough to keep us going, though. We put lots of these little repair bots all over the place, and I thought I'd put... I did. But why does it say we're still in water? Whatever. So, we've got some storage. Behind the storage, we've got a nice beefy engine. It runs pretty nicely. It's powering out a 6,000 energy, but it's a pretty energy efficient system, so we're not too bad. And for this ship, we don't need a lot of energy for this ship, though, because we're not using the energy to, build or power lasers or even defensive systems. We might add some defensive systems, because for the most part, this ship is pretty defenseless. So we might end up adding some shields. But we probably are going to need maybe a little bit beefier engine than this thing's capable of. But yeah, so far it's a pretty simple ship. There's a lot of open space. Like up here, this is pretty open underneath, so maybe we build some more weapons or something, maybe, to fire out the sides back here, what have you. But we do need to get these EMP warheads online. So, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to do a little bit of work on this ship, fix up some of the AI, maybe try and make it a little bit more neat and unique and special than just this very kind of squarish, blocky ship. And I'll be right back. Alright, looks like we got another battle going. Looks like they're trying to go after our fortress this time. Not too worried again. The fortress is pretty amazing in all honesty, definitely for a start. You can see we're already dishing out some damage here to this little boat. This is actually a pretty strong ship, so if it was on the other side of this, I'd be a little bit more worried, but as you can see, it's over there. What we might actually try and do, because our missiles are going to have problems, and our turrets are going to probably have some pretty big problems. I might try and make a run for this ship and see if we can do some damage to it. If not, we'll at least be able to get over there and see if we can help take out those other two, but I think those two are going to be flyers. So we're going to have some problems taking those out, because, I mean, we can jump pretty far, in all honesty. That's what's kind of neat about this game, is it does have that physics where going deeper allows you to jump a lot higher, but I don't think we're going to be able to reach that airships if they do come out. So we're going to try and use this minigun, do some damage, break some holes. We take out the AI, that means the whole ship for us. And in all honesty, I'm kind of okay with that, because that means a lot of resources. Even though we've got a nice almost 10k, but it'd be nice to have as much as possible. Not even sure how much our starting fortress could hold, but I think our storage on our other ship will help out a lot too, so shouldn't be too bad. Bobbing our way over to this island. Now, islands are good places to build. You can build some really nice structures that have some pretty great defense, build some pretty nice big turrets on it, because you don't have to worry about it sinking, so that can be pretty helpful, but you have to protect that starting block as much as you can, otherwise you're screwed. And you'll probably want to be able to, you know, break down some of the terrain here. So where is this boat? It's probably beached itself. I'm okay with. There she is. So I apologize if these guns are pretty loud. Not much you can do about it, it's just obnoxiously loud. But it does lots of damage. Hopefully we'll be able to go and take out this AI. Let's take out this cannon. Not that I think it can fire, but it could do some damage. This boat will have to go in and start repairing. Oh gosh. Ready to fire. This thing is taking one heck of a beating. Oh, we died. Alright, start back at the starting fortress. Should have known that that cannon was going to kill us. I should have moved a lot further. Forgot how big some of the explosions can be from these boats, the advanced cannons and whatnot. Another long little float on over. But you can see our weapons are still trying, they're doing some damage, but it's not going to be enough to do much because of this island. So this fight could be drawn out for quite a while. But I don't think he can hit us at all, because he doesn't have any missile systems or anything like that. You know what'd be cool is if they added like sharks and whales and stuff into this. That'd be kind of a neat feature, just to have something down there, because it's just empty water and it's not very exciting. I mean, it's not supposed to be all about being underwater and blah blah blah, but it'd be neat if they added some features like that in, just for the hell of it. Maybe some like little schools of fish swimming by once in a while, instead of just, you know, bubbles. Maybe with some like plants and stuff under there, that'd be kind of nice. Just something different, you know. So we're still firing, the missiles are still going, but they're just kind of bouncing off, and I think some of them are hitting, because it looks like they're retargeting once they get to the other side, but I don't really know how much they're able to do from over there. The only thing that I like about the enemy AI is although it's good AI, I mean, the firing systems and all that are fantastic, but for the most part, it's not able to handle, you know, going around things very well. Like, your own ship's usually not a big problem, but for whatever reason, these ones like to just get stuck. And there's nothing you can really do about it. They're just stuck. So I'm not sure where the AI is. I haven't run through it, something that haven't studied them so extensively. Pretty sure they're down underneath somewhere. Do some damage with these cannons. They did go up. Quite a bit of impact on the ship. Usually if you take out one, it'll take out the whole. I think the AI is down there somewhere, but I have no idea where. Check and see if it's getting here. Don't take out most of the time. So let's see, we've got some missile gantries, I think. So there's an AI, let's take that bad boy out. I had a feeling that wouldn't be the only one. Let's take a ship for yourself. Take out all the AI. Got prime. Some ships, most ships have more than one. So that's a neat feature. I've never seen them done like that. Other way. I don't know. See, you take those out, you can take out huge chunks of the ship. Taking out things like these can be very helpful. As you can see now, we are flooding. Well, each of these AI are used. No, these can't be. These are just wireless systems. No, this looks like that's fucking weird. You want to be a ways you can blow this thing. It's always such a pack for the thing. When those go off, they go off. So I'm gonna guess there must be something down below. I think I saw the. Wow, there's a good place to hide it. Looks like we'll fire our way through. Hit it eventually. There we go. Yeah, it's all AI systems. Now you can see our tentacles are starting to repair. This is our boat. Not the greatest of boats, but, you know, it's pretty powerful. But now the only problem is, now we have our other enemy coming in here. And this thing's gotten shot to hell. I don't even think we can maneuver it at all. Yeah, there's no chair. So this guy's kind of a sitting duck for now. Nothing we could do about it. We can fire at this from down here, I suppose. Try and maybe not hit it. Oh, it looks like we're hitting it. Yeah, we're tapping on it. Not going to be much. So we're better off just trying to get this system up and running again. It'd be nice to have this as a second boat. Just to have it. But more than likely we'll just end up using it for resources. But we're not going to be able to do much. They're bombing us. But our AI is going to handle it, no problem. Actually, how close is that going to hit to that island? Because it'd be nice if we could take this out, too. Oh, gosh. Looks like we're hitting ourselves. I mean, the AI is pretty good at distinguishing enemy AI from friendly. Oh, we're not going to catch this guy, are we? He's floating too quick. It's nice to capture boats, I will say that. I apologize, the frame rate's going to hell right now. Because it's trying to handle, you know, we've got a ship over here, we've got, you know, an AI floating up there, we've got things blowing up, things getting repaired. It could be a lot for a computer to handle. Oh yeah, this thing's just gone. There's no chance of us catching up to it. It'd be nice if, you know, they had targeted our missile ship. Because we'd be able to take that down in no time. Because, well, I mean, you saw it. It basically took 2 salvos of missiles and it was done. Looks like it's starting to sink. Taking some good hits. Come on, missiles. There you go. Took out some of those balloons. I love how wonky the physics can take a few minutes to everything sink in. As you saw, the balloons, it's only really being held up by those balloons and these little propellers, but it took an awful long time for it to start sinking. Looks like it's gonna crash over here. Maybe we can get on it. Maybe. I doubt it, but we'll see. Especially before the fortress here takes it down. I have no idea exactly where the AI is. I usually guess it's usually towards the middle of most ships. Just because, you know, you want to protect it. On it. Let's see what we can find. Probably take out the whole turret. It's not a turret. It's just a screwed area. So the AI is coming out. Take out some of these balloons. Makes it sink. Means we can hit at it a little bit easier. Take out the engine. That's a great way to, you know, stop a ship. Alright, let's see. I doubt we'll be able to take out one of these. This is the minigun. Well, we can probably take out the support. Wreck those, and then we can stop. We're flying away right now from our fortress. No, don't fall. Is that our repair tentacles? That can't be ours. No way is that ours already. We destroy it. What is going on? Is this ours? No, it is not. We're still firing at us. So let's see. If I was an AI system, where would I hide? Probably underneath. I don't see any easy access down. Usually they do build a, you know, a simpler way for you to get down. Exposing the freaking hole. Usually they have a way for you to get down. A nice little pathway inside. We'll just have to take out some of these timber. The machine gun is good, this minigun. We'll break through eventually, but it is a pain in the butt. This could be a pretty long fight. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, so this is missile system. That's pretty clever. They put some internal rotor blades to make the thing up. That's actually pretty smart of them. Am I repairing this? Let's see my little tentacle things. Where is that AI hiding? Alright, shit, you need to stop moving further and further away from me. Because we are way away now. Oh, it looks like it's finally 2 damage. It's gonna start sinking. Nothing we can do about it. So let's say the next one's up, it's the same damn one. Maybe we can try and get over to this boat and see if we can keep helping it repair. You know, build up the control systems. Oh my. There's quite a bit of damage still on this thing. It's working, but it's going to take a little while. Be nice to get some of the weapon systems up and see if we can fire at them, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Be nice to get the control systems running here. Kind of sad I took them out so quick. And a lot of what this will prioritize is like the order of which things were damaged, I believe. So it's going to be a little while before we can do anything. But you can see from over here, they're still shooting at us, which is weird. I'm surprised. But hopefully this will take this down pretty quick.
Engaging now.
Yeah, see, we don't even have an AI system on this thing anymore. So we're not going to be able to do much. Without any controls, we don't have any way of moving this ship out of harm's way, because it looks like this guy's targeting us on this first, which I'm not too worried about, but it'd be nice if we could move this a little closer, because I don't know how far the transfer distance is. But they've got cool flags, I will say. You know, it's well done. Come on, boat. I want to move. I have weapon control, but I don't think it's anything that can hit that guy. I don't think any of that actually even fired over in that direction. Yeah, I think it's like all these little cannons. My little repair tentacles. Do your magic. Should we float back over there and see what we can do? Should we sit right here and wait? I mean, is this turret up front even? I don't even think it can turn that direction. Yeah, none of them can fire that direction. And they're gonna keep just pelting us with missiles and whatnot. So I think maybe our best bet is to just head over there and start trying to do some damage ourselves again. I think they're close enough to the ground that we can, or the water, that we can pop out and get them. Sorry this is taking a lot longer. If they had targeted our new boat first, this wouldn't have been a problem. The systems would have taken these guys out pretty easily. But for now, our boat's not, or our fortress, it's doing okay, but it's not really designed for strong defense. And it might be something that we're going to want to do is start improving that defense. Maybe build some more weapon systems on it, a few more missiles, all that kind of stuff. So, this is the same ship as before. Let's take out pick up the other dudes. They're going to shot. That's the one thing I do like. You know, some of these flying ships, they're really cool, but at the same time, they're pretty weak, and when you take out some of these things like their balloons that are here. This can be very disorienting because when you're on the boat, you'll physically, you know, magnetize to it, but with tipped, you tip. But once you hit that water, you're not magnetizing. Float around all different spots. Oh, look here! What we found. AI mainframe. We just break it. fixing with something that isn't broken. It's just not knocking out. It's not. Are you our ship yet? Or do you have like 6 AIs in you? There we go. Somehow. Not everything. Okay, I think this is, yeah, this is ours now. We have gained another boat. Now we just need out of here. Oh, I'm not gonna shoot my way out. I'm trapped forever. Cool, so now we have this boat is ours as well. That's pretty exciting. Looks like it's still got control, but I don't think it's going to be flying anytime soon because it's got some pretty heavy damage to it. Stop controlling everything here. Oh, looks like we just took them out in like one hit. Damn. I don't know if it was from this ship or which one it was. So we now have 2 more ships that are technically ours. That's pretty fantastic. So that doesn't have any AI, and that doesn't have any AI. So, I don't know if we want to keep this? Make this one of just our boats? Because, I mean, we could. Or we could just completely scrap it and not even worry about it. So let me know what you guys think. I won't do anything until the next episode. Feel free to go ahead and, you know, leave some comments, say what you think you want for us to do. If you want us to keep these, we will. We'll, you know, try and keep them alive. We'll put some AI systems in them, and we'll see what we can do. We'll try and make it ours, or we can scrap it. I believe our next vehicle I want to build is a laser boat. Something capable of doing some heavy damage. Just by shooting some light beams, and we'll see if we want. If you want us to just keep the one, we'll keep just one. If you want us to keep 2, we'll keep 2. Want me to scrap them all and say to hell with it and build a really big laser, we'll do that as well. So until next time, hope you guys had fun. I certainly did. And remember, stay in trouble.